touches and man of the match, goal of the match, the moment of the match. The result shapes any conversation, doesn't it? And I think there'll be plenty of people who thought could and should have made changes earlier, Gareth Southgate, but it doesn't matter. He says, what minute I bring him on and he gets the winning goal.
Yeah, and his answer at the end there, Watkins, was, it doesn't matter what anyone says, they're in the final. That was obviously, I'm sure, the plan at the start of the tournament. They're up against a brilliant French team. They've got momentum, they've got subs off. Everything Gareth knew shows at another, the second half. Obviously, the Spanish in the final. A tough game there, but they've done it. You know, I did fancy them before the game. It doesn't matter, you know, when you get to win in terms of late, we're looking at extra time. They've got a determination, they've got momentum in the group. Brilliant finish from Watkins. You see the expression on his face when that goal goes in. Tells you what it means to him.
Yeah, absolutely. You think about the subs then over the last 2 or 3 games, Gary. Tony, obviously, with his penalty in the shootout. Palmer's had an impact. Alexander-Arnold with the penalty against Switzerland. Obviously, Watkins. They've got a very, very good squad. The key is how well you use it. Gareth Southgate will say, look, there's the evidence. I'm using it brilliantly.
Yeah, maybe he waits a little bit longer than maybe everyone else would at home. But I think that making the substitution at half-time was a good one today, bringing Shaw on, getting that balance on that left-hand side where it's been blocked. I think we all thought that Ollie Watkins should come on and Cole Palmer. Everyone in the studio was talking about Ollie Watkins, you know, running in behind Van Dijk and De Vries. So that happened. He's made the substitutions eventually. He's a bit more calm. But Gareth... And I said this a couple of weeks ago, there is no more experienced an Englishman than Gareth Southgate in tournament football in England's history, in terms of playing and coaching. He's been to more tournaments, been through more scenarios. He's been there, seen it, done it. He knows how to navigate through a tournament, and that's actually with the under-21s as well. So, for me, we've got to trust in him. He now, to be fair, has delivered for us on many, many occasions, and he's had a tough ride this last few weeks, and we've given him a tough ride at times for changes, the way in which the team have played, the style. But they've got over the line and they're tournament savvy, this team. They're a tournament savvy group.
With about 20 minutes to go, I said to you, would you put on Watkins or Tony? And you said Watkins straight away. For what reason was it Watkins, whereas some people might have thought, well, Tony's a more like-for-like change?
I think Ollie Watkins' game is about industry and running and stretching and getting beyond defenders and you know, and linking. You know, what we saw instantly once he came on, he was in between strikes. You look at his movement now, look, with purpose. He's going in there, like he mentioned him and Cole Palmer, you know, he said, you're going to set me up. So it's in his mind. He's getting ready. Like, this is what Ollie Watkins does.
Do you see some of yourself in him in terms of how you used to play, making those types of runs?
You know what, this is I'd love to have been in a position to be able to do this, because if I'm coming off the bench, which I probably would have done for England with the forwards we had, this is the exact attitude I'd want to have. I'd want half a yard to shoot, because that's what he wants me to come on and do. You know, you want Cole Palmer to come on and in the moment, hit a pass to me that's perfect, that I can shield it away from the defender and hit it across the goalkeeper like you're meant to do. In the moment, get back to the basics. You know, and look what he's done.
Because there's no way the defender can get anywhere near that because of the way he's manoeuvred it.
No one's done that to those defenders all night. No one's done that. They've had an easy ride all night until he's come on.
Let's hear from the England captain then. Harry Kane got the equaliser from the spot. And here he is with Gabriel Clark.
Harry, congratulations. England through to a final on foreign soil.
Yeah, history made, but amazing achievement. I'm so proud of everyone, every single player, every single staff, everyone. I'm so proud of them. It's been a real difficult tournament, and to do what we've done away from home is really special. But there's that feeling that there's one more left, and we need to get that one on Sunday.
What a moment for Ollie Watkins.
We talk about being ready. We're a big team on being ready, everyone being ready. For when it matters, you might get 5 minutes, 1 minute, but you can make a difference. You can win us the tournament. And Ollie's been waiting, he's been patient, and what he's done out there is outstanding. What a finish. So I'm so happy for him, he deserves it. And we're going to need everyone again on Sunday.
Over the piece, did England deserve it tonight?
I think so. I think we was a better team. I thought, especially in the first half, we had a lot of control. Even going 1-0 behind, we didn't panic, we stayed calm. Second half, you know, there's a few tired legs out there, but overall, I thought we deserved to win the game, and with a finish like that, he deserves it.
Another goal for you. Were you fortunate to get the penalty? Were you surprised to see it awarded?
I don't know, my foot's hanging off, so he definitely caught me, but yeah, look, sometimes you get him, sometimes you don't. I was happy to step up and see that one go in the back of the net. It was a nice feeling for sure, and now, you know, I'm just happy to be through to the final.
Spain, now, the challenge.
Another unbelievably tough game. You know, it's going to be really difficult. We know that. But we're there. We got to the final. And there's one more game to make history. and that's what we're excited about. You know, it's been a tough journey, but it's one more, 90 minutes, 120 minutes, penalties, whatever it takes, we'll be there. So I'm looking forward to it.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
1-1 at half-time, plenty to discuss, plenty went on. The Dutch going ahead in the 7th minute, where Declan Rice just losing into the wrong part of the field, Roy.
Yeah, he gets out-muscled, really. It takes, I suppose, the first bad touch. He gets muscled out of it, and then you're hoping for a bit of help from your teammates, and he doesn't get. Just a long ball forward. Not a great header. Here you think he should maybe knock it first time, but once he loses in here, again, you're hoping your teammates help you out. Simons, you have to give him credit. It's a brilliant strike. We look at the goalkeeper, maybe the pace of the shot just beats him. And it's a brilliant start for Holland.
Absolutely flies off, doesn't it?
It does. No, you hit it
Yeah.
with a lot of power, pace, obviously. But keeper gets a touch to it, but there's too much pace on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bad start for us, but by far, the Dutch fans are happy. They weren't happy about 10 minutes later.
Do you, I mean, as a defender, would you be fuming about the penalty decision? Christina Uncle said it was very harsh. It's not the sort of thing that should have gone to VAR at all.
Look, as a defender, Mark, I think it's an absolute disgrace. I think it's an absolutely disgraceful decision that to have that given against me as a penalty at any time. But in a game of such importance, I was fuming with the one the other week, the Denmark one, the handball. That was a disgrace as well. I was offended by that one. I have to say, he just goes in naturally just to try and block the shot. It's not a penalty for me. It's nowhere near a penalty. And I have to say, I don't think there were many England players claiming for it either. I mean, Harry obviously stayed down. He got a little bit of a tap on his foot, but it's never a penalty for me. But obviously, you take your look. England have played really well in that first half.
Yeah, I think when you look at the way that penalties are given now and the way the game is, and when things that go to VAR, that was reckless. If you're going to be told, for me, from
That is not reckless.
from
Right,
Dumfries.
oh my
for me,
God.
the way he's challenged there, but Kerry, that's why he's given it.
Has
That's
he
why
just
they've
gone
given
to-
it.
has
We've
he
got
just gone
VAR,
to-
we've got everything. They've given it. If that's anywhere else on the pitch, he'd get a foul for it.
Harry's been clever, hasn't he? Stayed down for so long,
Yeah.
and, you know, he's played his
Kane is
part.
the argument not that he's just gone to block the shot, that Kane has kicked Dumfries as much as Dumfries has kicked
problem
Kane.
is-
It's a
penalties are given
is it
for
not the
those.
classic
The problem
coming
is now
together?
we're all going mad. We all don't know what a penalty. We all now think that's reckless. If someone thinks that's reckless, then we're all, honestly, the problem is we've conditioned ourselves now in the game whereby we think that's reckless and we think that's a penalty. Honestly, that is not a penalty.
You put that in the midfield. His studs are up. Listen, it's soft as what you can say whatever you want. His studs are up. Those are given as penalties
I think
now.
in the box there's a little bit of licence for a defender to go and, with honesty, and block the shot. There's got to be a bit of licence to try and block a shot, or else you're never blocking a shot.
Yeah, well, England got a break there, no doubt about it. Phil Foden, and actually England's attack has probably been at its most fluent that it's been all championship.
Foden's running the show. Listen, we know what he's capable of. Obviously, he was slower to the box in terms of the tournament, the position he was playing, but now he's playing. He's just running the show. He's making the right decisions. He's getting in pockets. Nobody's getting near him. And when you give brilliant players time and space, you're going to get punished. And he was really unlucky here. Couldn't quite get out under his feet, but his running off the ball, his passing, his movement, very unlucky. We're seeing the real Foden today.
You know, it's just the way we're passing the ball quick. We're passing it with pace. We've got players who are getting it and turning. Foden on the half turn we know is amazing. And at some stage, he's going to, like we saw with that shot there, he's going to get that time. Here it comes. You know, he's going to get this time and space. He's just unlucky. He's just started it just a bit outside. But it's just fantastic.
He's an amazing player. When you see him like
brilliant.
this, it's absolutely beautiful to watch him play like this. And you feel how restricted they've been in this first few games. Seeing them play in that first half was a joy. And go and play like that in the second half, lads.
Yeah, but the biggest danger to England, they are running the show, and like Lee said, Gareth will be quite relaxed. You can't relax in this game.
No.
You can't be comfortable because the Dutch are hanging in there, but they do have a goal in them. Don't beat themselves, England.
Tell you
keep
what,
the pace up.
it'd be interesting to see what happens with Luke Shaw. Simply,
Well, if he came on and gave
I'd
England
support
that
that.
natural
I think that,
width,
that is something that we should be looking at. That we can really activate that left side. I think we could cause a lot of problems.
Yeah.
1-1 at the break, competition time now, and to celebrate England make it to the semi-finals, we've added an extra £10,000 to the prize pot. So have a look at this.
Solskjaer was the best at it.
Yeah, he knows what he's going to do, doesn't he?
The good thing with that is like you can see with the goalkeeper, because he's moving it, he has to go across. He has to go across, so you have to hit that. You have to hit the target. That's all you want in that.
No tears from the lads. No any tears, no hugging.
It's just unexpected.
Yeah.
Do you know
It was
something?
beautiful.
It's interesting.
We're coming on today, and you're going to set me up. And that's why I was so happy with Coley when I knew as soon as he got the ball, he was going to play me, and you got to be greedy, touch and finish. And when I've seen it go in the bottom corner, it's the best feeling ever.
And the manager's had a bit of criticism for not making substitutions early enough. He's got it dead right tonight.
Look, there's been a lot of criticism, but at the end of the day, we're in the final, and that's all that matters.
So forget all the outside noise. We're in the final.
And to sum it up for this team now, you've seen last-minute overhead kick equalisers, penalties, a last-minute winner tonight. Something feels special here.
Yeah, exactly. We've got that kind of bounce back factor, you know, going a goal behind, but it seems to kick us into gear, and we never give up. And we've won on penalties. We've come from behind. Yeah, one more game now. One more game.
Ready for Spain?
Yeah, ready.
The match, Ollie, Watkins. Well done.
Cheers. Thank you.